Well, hello there and welcome to the Elite Fit Golf Build Shop. So I thought today in this video I would just give you a little tour, show you around the build shop, show you how I've got it laid out and what I've got in it, and basically just give you an idea what the workflow is going to look like in here. So let's go. Hi everyone, welcome to the Mobile Club Maker. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So this is going to be the first of many videos that are going to be filmed in the build shop. So I figure, well, this seems like a good time to sort of give you a little tour, show you what I've got in here and how I've got it all set up. I do also want to let you know that Elite Fit Golf, the YouTube channel, is now up and running, and I just put our first video up on that channel, and I will leave a link to that video down in the description. So please, when you're done with this video, don't skip ahead right now, but when you're done with this video, click on that link below and go check out my first video on Elite Fit Golf. Just so you know, the room basically is about 14 feet by 8.5, something like that, which when I got in here initially, I was thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be a big room. This is going to be great. And of course, once you start moving stuff in, well, all of a sudden I was like, well, it's not nearly as big as I thought, but I think I have it laid out in a functional manner. So hopefully the workflow is going to make sense. Hopefully it can help me be as quick as possible when I'm doing repairs, when I'm doing custom builds, and still have enough space to move around with a couple people, with a few people in here need be. Okay, so let's just go through this like basically my standard workflow would be on any given repair. So starting off, a great many repairs, a great many builds are gonna start with having to break golf clubs apart. So I've got my shaft puller right up here in front on my vise also, so I've got a vise at the ready as well. Along with that, I've got a little work area here, about 2.5 feet by 2 feet. I've got my torch, butane torch. I've got heat gun, drill, other assorted tools and bits and little cleaners and things like that. So all the breakdown tools that I'm gonna need to take a golf club apart are basically set up right here. Now moving down from here, we move into the shaft prepping area. So I've got, you've seen this tool numerous times in plenty of my videos, but this is my shaft prepping station. Cuts shafts, preps shafts, you can turn ferrules with it, you can polish some stuff with it as well. Basically, it's a one-stop shop for everything you need to do to a golf shaft. So I've got that set up right here next to it. Now, underneath, I've got two different shop vacs. I've got one shop vac, and I have that connected to a vacuum head, I guess we'll call it, that I've actually screwed in to my workbench up here. Thought being that when you're taking golf clubs apart, when you're prepping shafts, when you're cleaning out hosels, you have all the dust, the dirt, the old epoxy, all that stuff. And this gives me an easy way to just sort of brush it all away into the vacuum right here. Whoosh, it's gone, easy cleanup, perfect. I also have a separate dust extractor. So because I'm in a enclosed space, I'm indoors, and I don't want to have graphite fibers specifically when you're cutting graphite shafts. I don't want to have those fibers floating around in the air. I have got to the exhaust port on my shaft prepping station, I have a Festool dust extractor that I have attached to this. So basically trying to remove or minimize the amount of graphite fibers that would be floating around. Yes, it takes care of the steel too, but the graphite's the real stuff that you want to be aware of and you want to be careful about. So I've got two separate shop vacs basically to hopefully keep everything clean, keep the air clean. I don't have one in here yet, but I'm also going to have an air purifier in here as well. Again, just trying to be as careful as possible. So over here, this is all the breakdown prepping area. Over on this side, this is the build side. This is the assembly side. So I've got, well, you may recognize these cabinets. They've been in the background of a lot of my previous videos, and we moved this over here. This still has the same just catch-all, whatever kind of junk and club building and extra heads and shafts or grips or whatever that I may have hanging around may find its way in here. From there, we move on to this table, and this table is really, again, this is the assembly area. So I've got everything I need to assemble golf clubs here. I've got swing weight scale, I've got my ruler for measuring club lengths, I've got my little homemade drying rack that I have over there in the corner. In here, I've got all the basic stuff that you're gonna need when you are putting together golf clubs. So this drawer right here, for example, this has basically the majority of all the ferrules, all the tip weights, some little shaft pins and some little shims and all sorts of things like that. Down below there, I've got other drawers filled with odds and ends. I've got hammers and saws and punch sets, lead tape and overflow ferrules, all the other stuff. Basically, I've only filled up about probably less than a quarter of this workbench. There's a lot of storage in here and I've only just begun to fill it up. And you can't see it right here, but right here I've got my gripping station. So this is bolted or will be bolted into the ground, and this is going to be where we do all the grip work, re-gripping, both either using just tape and solvent or, and I also have it down in here, I've got my tire inflator. So if I'm gripping with compressed air, I've got that right down there. I can pull that out and grip clubs using that as well. So that's the tour of the Elite Fit Golf Build Shop. This is going to be the home of a great many mobile club maker videos, so I wanted to give you a little tour, a little lay of the land. If you have any questions about anything specific that I mentioned or any of the tools I use, anything like that, definitely leave those down in the comments below. And also remember, the new Elite Fit Golf YouTube channel is now up and the first video is on the channel. So I will leave a link to that video down in the description. Please go check that out. Subscribe to the new channel because we are going to be doing a bunch of new stuff on that channel. Definitely going to be getting into the fitting studio soon in there and really doing some fun, interesting content. So check that out. If you enjoyed this video, please go down below, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll be alerted when I post new videos. You can find me on Instagram, as always, at Mobile Club Maker, and we will see you very soon from this space on our next video.